Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University, and X-Men issue number 6. Was a really good freaking book, dude. I read this book. I'm like, yep, nope, not finished. I'm gonna read it again. This was awesome. Let me get talking about who made the comic book, and then we'll talk a little bit about the book itself. Don't forget, the most of everything that you're going to get is with all 3 of the Dawn of X books brought at the exact same time, Wednesday night, Thursday morning at midnight. All right. In the meantime, let's just get this part out. We've got Jonathan Hickman on writing, Matteo Buffagni on art, Sonny Rowe doing the color art, VC's Clayton Cowles doing the letters, Tom Mueller on design, Laniel Francis Yu and Sonny Rowe doing the cover art, and Philip Tan and Dave McCaig, along with another one by Mark Brooks. Those are variant covers. Anyway, this issue is called The Oracle because it's about Oracle, even though she's dead. Just saying. Stan Lee and Jack Kirby created the X-Men. Okay, so we get this thing in the beginning where Death Lord person, the Death Squad from the Shi'ar Imperial Empire, the director Devo, he shows up and he's like, oh, hey, what's up? And somebody's like, oh, hey, director, could you bring this to, what's her name? Alia? I think her name is Alia. I remember her name, Alia. Anyway, brings it up to her. It's like, hey, could you bring this over to her? I've actually got it open over here. Let me check real quick. Yeah, Alia Gregor. There we go. Boom, done. So anyways, it's like, oh, yeah, sure, I'll be happy to. And he goes over and brings it. She doesn't even look up from her microscope, and she's just working, and it's like, yeah, put it on the table. I don't want to talk to you because you're a butt face. And she's making something. She's making this big chest plate armor thing, and it's kind of freaky because we know exactly what this is. It's a Nimrod. See, she's actually making a Nimrod. Now, later on, we see a little bit of a conversation in the past with Mystique and her wife, Destiny. The Oracle in and of itself, as we were mentioning. And she's trying to give some kind of a revelation, and she's trying to tell Mystique to listen to her. Now, this is one of the brilliant, amazing ways that Hickman writes, is he knows how to give you just enough of a story, stop, go on with something else, stop, then retell everything that happened to get to that point, stop, go back and do the same for the other, stop. And that's exactly what happens in here. Wow. Mr. Hickman, please don't stop. So we go back to the very first issue, legit, House of X, issue number 1, where the X-Men are sent off to go to the Orcus space station out there, boom, orbiting the sun. And that's where, that's where we're supposed to kick some butt and take some names. Look, everybody was doing their thing, and Mystique has to go and plant a flower. She does. All right. They're told, please plant this flower. Can we trust you to plant this flower? It's funny. She gets moved over there by Nightcrawler. He's like, bam, drop her off, bam, and go off and, do his own mission. They got the bamf. They got the smoke. They got all the stuff. They don't have Nightcrawler. Yeah, Nightcrawler was there. It's supposed to be in 2 panels. We don't even get to see him. Dude, I'm saying, do I have to keep on waiting for this giant size? I mean, does Nightcrawler get murdered? Is that why we don't see him anywhere? And it's like, oh, sorry, we can't bring you back because we think that you might have some kind of psychic projection where you can see 2 seconds into the future and then you'll know that we lose. Nah, man, nah. What's going on? I want me some Nightcrawler. I'm actually getting a little frustrated by this now. I'm saying. So anyway, what do you call it? She does do the flower planting, and then we see how she dies, and everybody comes back, just like in the beginning of House of X Part 1. But then the reason for the flower is that it's a way for people to teleport back and forth. Now, I'm honestly curious why Magneto just doesn't go over there by himself. You know what I'm saying? Just be like, oh, I am Magneto. Boom. Reform Asteroid M up there with that nonsense. Because, dude, what are you honestly doing at this point? Kick butt, take names. Why are you sending a spy assassin up there? Take them fools down, Anyway, or just let Sabretooth go. It's like, hey, you want to go? There you go. Have fun. That's your new home. You can eat them all. It's all up to you. We also find out that they've got a base all sorts of orbiting around Mercury. So when they were calling for reinforcements that one time, that's why those reinforcements, it would take a while for them to get there, but they would in fact actually get there. because they were just coming from Mercury. That's very close to the sun. So nice. I'm glad that they pointed that out. That was good. Anyway, so Mystique is going through the motions, and she actually has the opportunity to kill Alia, who's in charge of everything. But she doesn't. Because, I mean, when push comes to shove, kill no human, right? That is the sum of the law. You know, that and have sex. I don't know what else it's supposed to be. She didn't have sex there. You know what I'm saying? So really, she just kind of like left the law be as it is. Maybe she had sex there. I like some blue chicks. You know, I'm saying, hey, if you're a blue chick and, you know, call me. What's up? Okay, enough of that nonsense. So she does everything she's supposed to do except she doesn't kill, because they're saying afterwards, how can we not kill? She points out, kill no humans. Like, no, for them, we're allowed to do this. I want to bring it back. You remember the trial of Sabretooth? Yeah, the trial where they said, okay, so here's the deal. Let's make this rule called no killing. Okay, bring Sabretooth out. Hey, you remember, like a couple weeks ago, you went and killed all those humans and all the other humans that you killed before? You broke our rule. You just made that rule. I don't want to hear it. X-Men are now and forever. Always. You broke our rule that we just created. So shame on you. Go sit in the middle of the planet or the island forever. Forever. Alive. Conscious. Yeah. These guys are hypocrites. I said they're hypocrites. And in this particular case, look, they're hypocrites. Because they're sitting there, they're talking about, I know we say kill no human. It doesn't count for them. Who told me that? Because I would have come back and you would have put me down in a hole with Sabretooth maybe. Look, I get it. There's going to be people who are just going to completely fanboy over. It's like, no, they should have done whatever they said because they said. Dude, I'm saying, we just had Comic Book Courtroom. Cyclops was not necessarily wrong. Charles Xavier, definitely wrong. How come the two most wrong people in the room, how come these two are in charge of everything? Magneto and Xavier. What's up with that? Anyhow, so these two knuckleheads, they go through every single mode of hypocrisy you can imagine, and then we find out what Oracle actually told her. We also find out that Mystique recognizes that the Nimrod is being created up there. Is it the Nimrod proper that comes from the Mother Mold? Maybe. Maybe not. We don't know yet. But it looks like it's a possibility. She took some video footage and everything. This is a fantastic comic book because I love when they start bringing up these conundrums. When you find out what it is that Mystique was actually told by Destiny, I keep on saying Oracle because that's what they called it here, from Destiny, that's a big deal. It really is. And I can't say she's doing anything bad. But we're going to go over all this stuff in the spoiler review Wednesday night, midnight, Wednesday night. That means into Thursday. So the Wednesday, Thursday, midnight, right in between that one. All right? Anyway, I know it's supposed to be Thursday at midnight. I know how it works. Not everybody else does. So anyway, and that's going to be live and spoilerific, and I want all the interaction as humanly possible because, yeah, heck, maybe I'll even go up a little bit early. We'll see. I got a game that night, so we'll see how early I can do it. Anyway, guys, this was really a good comic book. I hope there's not anybody who's just going to skip on this because they're like, well, I don't really like the story. Dude, this is the best story that's out there right now. People talking about Thor, people talking about Hulk, people talking about Venom. I'm talking about X-Men. Anyway, guys, Dawn of X, baby, that's where it's at. And I'll see you for that live review. I want a whole lot of interaction. Anyway, give a like to the video. Just turn the phone this way. You'll see the thing. Easy. Also, you know, hope you're subscribed, bell icon, because you want to see that video. You want to be live for that video. You hit that bell icon. It'll tell you, hey, Professor Bill's about to go live pretty soon. Don't you want to be there? And yes, you do. Go ahead and check out these videos over here. And if you could be so kind as to watch an ad, or at least let an ad play in the background while you're watching on another screen your next video, I would genuinely appreciate that because that's how all of us YouTubers get paid. Love you guys. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.